Afternoon, children. So last class we have started that outcomes of democracy. So this is the second part of this video. We can continue with the topic reduction of inequality and poverty. So how can we reduce that poverty and inequality in the democracy country? First we must know that all individuals have equal weightage to select their representatives, and in this process of bringing individuals in the equal part in political area, we can find some inequality in economically. We can find it. How are they? How can we find the inequality among that peoples? First, there are two categories of peoples we can see in the society. One is rich, another one is a poor. So the ultra rich, we call as a ultra rich, enjoying the high incomes from the society because their investment is more. They have more money, they invest more, and their profit also they'll get more profit. But the second only, the bottom strata of the society, that means the poverty, those who are in the poverty, they are investing in a little amount and they'll get only the little amount. Their benefits are declined because many rich people investing more amount and they're getting more profit. Rich get more rich and poor investing small amount and they'll get less benefit. So poor get more poor. So this is the inequality among that peoples. So we already discussed one thing. Democracy is the best government to treat individually in an equal way. But here that in actual life, democracy do not appear to be successful in reducing economic inequalities. So we are seeing in actual life, it is an unsuccessful government to reduce that economic inequality. So next topic is that accommodation of social diversity. So we have some topic to discuss that why this kinds of government does not reducing this kinds of economic inequality. So some country we can see the US. So that is a developed country. We may think there is no problem, but what is the actual fact is no society can fully and permanently resolve conflict among the difference. Even everyone has some conflict among them. Now, what is the plus point of the democratic country, the democratic rule? One is ability to handle social difference, divisions and conflict. How can we handle these kinds of problem in the society? So this is the plus point and as well as the negative point of democracy. So when we handle carefully, it is a plus. When we handle carelessly, it is a negative. So this is the only one thing, ability. So how much we have the ability? First, we should select the representative as a able persons, or else we cannot resolve this kinds of conflict among those peoples. So there are two conditions in order to achieve this outcome. What are the two conditions? One, the majority always need to work with the minority. So if I am a majority community, only I am concentrating the majority people, means what about the minority peoples? Who will take care of that? So first, already I developed because I am a majority. So I should work with the minority people. Then only they can get the equal opportunity among the society. So first one is that majority always need to work with minority. And the second rule is that rule by majority. What is called a majority? So it is not a particular part. It's not a one part. So we can form a different group of people and we can create a majority. These are also called a majority, ruling by the majority. It's not depend upon the only a single group. The majority is depend upon we can form with the different people and we can create a majority. So this is that ruling by majority. These are the two conditions. When we follow these kinds of condition, we can get these kinds of outcomes. And the last one is the dignity and freedom of the citizens. How can get the respect? How can get the freedom? So first we must know that democracy is a superior government to give freedom and respect to the citizens, none other the government. Here we can see two things, respect and freedom. What these are all? So these two are the basics of democracy. That's why we need democracy. When we need to give the freedom and respect, we should follow democracy. So let's take the case of women, dignity of women. So for the past days, women are fighting for that equality. Nowadays we are giving the equal opportunity to the women. They can succeed. Likewise, we should fight for that equal opportunity. Then only we can strengthen our government. Here are some points I will tell you. Just mark it in your book. The long struggle by women have created some sensitive that respect and equal treatment of women are necessary ingredient of democracy society. So this is the first thing we can take as an example. Likewise, democracy in India has strengthened the claim of the disadvantages and discriminate case of equal status and equal opportunities. So this is the true things, we should strengthen these kinds of things. And most individuals today believes, what is their beliefs? Our votes can change the way of government. So when we believe this thing, we must change our government, and as well as what we have to do, so we can create our own society as we like. And as people get some benefit of democracy, first if they get the benefit of democracy, then they can know the taste of the democracy, and again they will ask, so because of the democracy I can get this benefit, so I want the democracy. So if I want something, means what shall I do? I won't ask. Likewise, in the democracy, if we want anything, means we should raise a complaint against the government, or we should complain in the government, particular parties. Then only they can come to know about your complaints and they will fulfill your needs. First, for that, the people should taste the democracy. Then only they can achieve whatever they want. So this is a way to get the outcomes in democracy, or else democracy appears unsuccessful government. We can know that in a small country, dictatorship gives more profit. But if it is a big country, democracy is the best way to get the good outcome. So children, this is the lesson you can know. So go through the lessons once again, read from the first page to last, and take the key points. Next class I will conduct one test. You must write one more questions. So prepare for that and ready for the test. Thank you children. I will send you notes through Classroom app.